Okay, so on your way to your backup plan, you need a distraction to get control over these extreme emotions. Well, one thing you should not do is keep looking at your phone to see if you have a text message or a missed call or anything. Because every time you look and it's not there, it's a disappointment. You look again, it's disappointment, 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 which lead to more stronger extreme emotions. And you don't want that. You want to calm it down and not building it up. So what I do when I meet people that I haven't seen for a while, I take something with me that I can do to transform that negative situation into a positive situation. What I did, I took some work with me. I made a few exercises for a workshop that I'm giving in the library. And I just made a few exercises that people can make in that workshop. And I had to do that before Tuesday. And it was a good opportunity to do that. And I don't really like doing that because it's work. But there was a good situation to do that, and it felt really great after that because I had already done that, you know, and it was like Saturday, so I didn't have to worry about it Sunday and Monday. And I was planning to do it on Monday, so that was a positive thing. I transformed a negative thing into a positive thing. Point 4, do what you like to do, and make it permanent, so you can see, hear, or bring it back in a positive way. What I like to do is I like to paint when I'm angry. In this case I wasn't really angry, and it was also in Rotterdam, but this is an example. When I'm angry I like to paint, because I can create backgrounds for my paintings that I cannot make when I make them up. This is just then it's just emotions, you know, and that's creating a whole different kind of image, and I really like that. It's not so much made up. So I can, every time I look back at it, I see that see something positive and not something negative. So that's a good thing. And you can find something for yourself. I mean, I paint, maybe you make music, or you write, or do anything you like, but try to make it something that you can hear or see or bring back, you know. If this keeps happening to you, what can you learn from it? Well, you should, which I did, and it helped, write down what happened. And it's hard, of course, and it's even harder in that situation, right in that place, you know, because you're having all these extreme emotions and you don't want to write, you don't have to focus to do that, but it could really help you because you have all these pure emotions that you can write down then. And if that's too hard to you, what I used to do, and it is a lot of fun, write it like it's a fairy tale. So in this case I could write that I was a knight and with a beautiful horse, and I went to meet, and so on and so on and so on. And what's so great about it is that you need to find metaphors. Yeah? So you're thinking about the situation, because you have to come up with metaphors. You think about all the important things in the story, but in a fun way, because you immediately translate it, you know, and then later on you can translate it back and see what happens. And if you keep doing that in these kind of situations, you'll slowly start to see a pattern, things that you do, the other person does, and which doesn't work for you. And then last of all, and that is something that you could use right at the beginning when you find out that a person is not coming. Use your sugar, spice, and everything nice card, I call it. It's a little card that I have in my pocket, and it has all kind of great things that people have said or written about me on it. You could ask them to write something down for you, but that's, and then you have to explain yourself, and you don't want that. But just well, search in your mind for things that people said about you that it was truly that was true, honest, and it was just something great about you. And and it just helps you in that moment, because you're having all these feelings and you're probably having all kinds of negative thoughts about yourself, like here we go again, people are gonna leave me, I'll end up alone, you know, that whole spiral, that it can just happen like in a second, you know, from excited you are totally sad and angry, you know. And if you have that card with quotes of friends, real good friends of yours, you know that you are not alone. And that can maybe help you to start, that was my shoe by the way, that can maybe help you to, well, start the other things that I talked about, you know. Have a backup plan, have some work ready that you can do to turn something negative into something positive. And yeah, work on yourself, you know. Try to see the bigger picture eventually, and avoid people that avoid extreme behavior to your friends, because they will end up going away, and that's a lot of time what happens. You do it yourself. They don't go away, you make them go away by behaving like that, and translate that expression into something positive, like for me painting, so you don't act too extreme. Hi, this is me again, sorry. My computer broke down, so I have to finish it like this. Um, what I was trying to say is that try to avoid people that don't work for you. Even if it are your closest friends, if you get into fights all the time with them and they just trigger you and push your buttons, they're not the right people for you. And you will find other people, new friends, always. There's always a way to find new friends. Um, so it's a big thing what I'm saying, but um, it's it's all for the best. So that's it for now. If you have any questions or comments, just place them below this, and talk to you soon. Bye.